We want to give you a quick update on the tragic fatal crash that occurred the other night on State Road 70, Okeechobee Road. Here with me, I have a troop commander for the district and Sergeant Stir, which is the sergeant for the traffic homicide investigation. So we want to share that we continue working our investigation. We have talked to the passenger of the recreational vehicle. The driver's still at the hospital, and we're not able to talk to him yet. We're in the process of doing our post-crash inspections of the vehicle, so we continue to determine the cause of this tragic crash, fatal crash. Right now, we know that the recreational vehicle was traveling from Melbourne, and they were headed to Port Charlotte. From Melbourne, Florida, towards Port Charlotte. We trying to determine at which area and which exactly point they got going the wrong way on Okeechobee Road. The young ladies that passed away in this fatal crash, the driver was coming from home. She picked up the passenger, and they were headed to skate, night out, skating. So we'll continue doing our investigation. Obviously, it's the longest process to do. Right now, if you have any questions for us that you might want to ask, please do so.
You said you talked to the the passenger in the RV. What was she able to tell you to help with this investigation?
Let me bring Sergeant Sturt, and he'll be able to assist you with that response.
She was able to tell us.
Come up to the mic if you don't mind.
She was able to tell us where they were coming from and where they were going to that night. She also shared that they were having some electrical issues with the motor coach itself. The interior lights were not working at the time. We believe the headlights were not functional at the time of the crash as well. They were on their way to Port Charlotte to have that issue addressed.
The headlights did not work.
The headlights, from what we determined so far, the headlights were not on at the time of the crash.
Is there any other way to determine, when exactly they were going the wrong way other than those statements from the passenger and the driver?
At this point, we're canvassing the area to see if we can't find any video surveillance from anywhere, businesses, residential, things like that.
Is it possible that the two teen girls didn't see this RV, given the fact that the lights weren't on and there's no street lights in that area?
That is very possible. It was extremely dark in that area. If they were driving eastbound, they're not expecting a vehicle to be coming the wrong way, especially not having headlights illuminated. They may have not seen that vehicle until it was too late.
What charges, if any, would the driver face?
Right now, we don't see any criminal charges that are pending, just infractionary charges. It didn't appear that alcohol or drugs were a factor in this crash at all.
What's the condition of the driver right now?
He's still at Longwood, intubated. He's got severe injuries to his legs and severe internal injuries. So he's still listed critical.
What is the condition for the passenger? I know you said that you spoke with.
The passenger, she's doing pretty well. We were able to talk with her for quite a while in detail yesterday. We obtained an interview from her, and she gave us a lot of information that we needed, which was pertinent to the investigation.
The driver, was he wearing glasses? Anything more about
the driver? The only thing he wears glasses for is reading. So the passenger, who was his girlfriend, she advised that he didn't wear glasses for driving or anything like that.
It sounds at this point that there's just issues with the RV that couple was having.
That's what it's looking like at this point.
Did they say when the lights went out? Or?
No, she had no idea. She drove from 95 when they left Melbourne Beach. She drove on the interstate portion, and when they reached the exit, they switched drivers, at which time Mr. Rooney became the driver at that point.
Well, how do you know then that the headlights weren't working?
Just from the preliminary investigation at the scene, there was the right front headlamp of the RV was still intact, so we pulled the bulb out, and there was signs on that it was not hot shocked, so the bulb was not illuminated because the force of the crash, if that bulb was illuminated, it would have distorted, discolored, and there would have been what we call hot shock on that bulb, and that was not present.
Did the passenger say that the lights weren't on?
She didn't know. She said that she remembered them being on when she was driving on the interstate.
They're from Michigan, you said?
Yes.
What about the driver license requirements for a 98-year-old driver in Michigan? Did he pass or?
He just recently went through a series of tests, written and actual physical driving, and he passed all of those exams.
In Michigan?
In Michigan.
I guess you mentioned that they were coming from Melbourne Beach. Were they like just here vacationing or something like that, or do you know?
From what the passenger told me, he owns an RV park or something in Melbourne Beach. They were on their way to Port Charlotte to have the lighting addressed on the RV.
Oh, so they knew that the lights were jacked up.
They knew they were having a problem with the interior lighting. She didn't know if it extended out to the exterior of the vehicle.
But okay, but you're confident to say that evidence suggests that the headlights were not on the RV at the time of the crash?
Yes.
Were they like temporarily living and staying in Melbourne since he owns an RV business
I
there?
think they come down seasonally.
Are they aware of what happened with the two teenage girls losing their lives?
Yes, the passenger is. The driver, he may not be still intubated.
And it's their boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yes.
And their families here now with them?
Family arrived last night.
And her thoughts when you told her about the condition of the scene?
She was extremely upset about the condition of the other occupants, you know, what had happened to the girls.
And did she say why he wouldn't have pulled over? I mean, if it's dark and you can't see, I mean.
No, she didn't know.
Did she realize when you were talking to her that they were, before you told her, that they were going the wrong way?
No, she had no idea.
Can you explain what she told you?
After she got done driving on the interstate, Mr. Ronnie took over driving at that point. She went to the back of the vehicle to retrieve her phone because she wanted to see how many miles it was to Port Charlotte. She stayed in the back for about 5 minutes, she said. Then she came to the front. She let Mr. Ronnie, who was driving at that time, know that it was approximately 89 more miles to get to Port Charlotte. She whispered that in his ear. He replied with an okay. And then she sat in the front passenger seat. And then the last thing she remembered was seeing headlights, and then the crash occurred.
So did they get off of 95 at Okeechobee Road, and then come west from there, or at Midway Road?
We're still investigating that. I believe I got off that Midway Road.
So she showed him the phone that indicated how many miles. Was she using a GPS tracker? Because that would kind of indicate that they're going the wrong way and try to loop
Yeah,
them
that
around.
we're still investigating.
Okay. Thank you, Sergeant.
How do you spell your name?
S-T-U-H-R.
R-I-C-K?
No, R-A-Y.
Oh, R-A-Y.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it known how fast they were traveling when that head-on collision?
We're still investigating that. That's going to be determined once the whole investigation is complete. All right. Well, I want to thank you today for coming here. Appreciate it, and have a great night. Okay.